Nobody saw Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's marriage headed to divorce, but shit happens, and here we are. News broke of Joe and Sophie's split in early September, and since then, the separation has taken several turns. Yeah, you heard that right. The celebrity couple are calling it quits after 4 years of marriage. Joe filed for divorce some weeks ago, and the court documents state that the marriage between both parties is irretrievably broken. After releasing an initial joint statement, the former couple have been at odds with each other on custody issues, leading to further legal disputes and shocking allegations. What ensued from there was tabloid back and forth with different, often conflicting reasons for their sudden split. Are you interested in knowing the actual reason for their sudden split? Stick around to the end of the video to find out how the love story began. Before getting into the couple's separation, first, let's do a recap of their 7-year love story. Joe and Sophie first met in 2016 after Joe slid into the actress's DMs. On New Year's Day, Sophie starts off the year by going public with the romance. The actress shares a photo of Joe riding on the back of a boat while holding a cigar. She captions the simple post, "Miami Days." The Game of Thrones star slowly begins opening up about the romance in several interviews. During an interview, she confirms that she's in a very private relationship with a special someone, not naming Joe, but adding that the new relationship has drawn her out of her shell. It all happened so fast that by September 2017, they had adopted their dog Porky, and in October, the couple announced their engagement. The couple wed on May 1st, 2019 during a surprise ceremony at a Las Vegas wedding chapel shortly after attending the Billboard Music Awards. The couple got married in a second wedding ceremony with friends and family held at La Chateau de Torieux in Sériens, France. Sophie and Joe welcomed 2 children, their first daughter Willa on July 22, 2021, and later a second baby in July 2022, whom they are yet to reveal her name. Throughout their relationship, they've supported each other on red carpets and shared glimpses of their love story on social media and in interviews. Which is why fans were surprised when news broke that the stars' union had reached its end. Love story turned sour. According to a reliable source, the couple had a serious problem that couldn't be resolved and were already considering divorce as of September 3rd, 2023. The source also alleges the couple's children, Mila and her little sister, have been with Joe as he tours the United States and that he has been caring for them pretty much all the time. This hint didn't really cause an outrage until some of the couple's photos in which they were seen without their wedding rings started to go viral. On September 5th, 2023, Joe made the divorce official. The singer filed a petition for divorce in Miami-Dade County, Florida, according to public records obtained by CNN. In it, Joe cited that the marriage is irretrievably broken. On September 6th, 2023, both Joe and Sophie Turner confirmed their split in a heartbreaking statement shared on Instagram. After 4 wonderful years of marriage, we have mutually decided to end our marriage amicably. There are many speculative narratives as to why, but truly this is a united decision, and we sincerely hope that everyone can respect our wishes for privacy for us and our children. Battle of lawsuits. Prior to the couple's official statement on Instagram, Joe's lawsuit indicated that the couple had a prenup and that he was seeking shared custody of their 2 daughters, which led to another problem as Sophie filed a lawsuit against Joe over the wrongful retention of their 2 kids. The suit demands the immediate return of children wrongfully removed or wrongfully retained. The court documents claim the father has possession of the children's passports. He refuses to return the passports to the mother and refuses to send the children home to England with the mother. However, Joe's attorney reportedly confirmed to Sophie's team on September 19th that not only would he not hand over the kids' passports, he is also withholding consent for his daughters to move to England. Less than a week after Sophie filed a lawsuit against Joe, claiming he would not allow their children to return to England, a new legal filing declared that both parents are prohibited from removing their children from the United States. The mother and father are prohibited from removing their two children, WRJ born in 2020 and DMJ born in 2022, or causing the children to be removed from the jurisdictions of the United States District Courts for the Southern and Eastern Districts of New York pending further order of this court. Through the order, the court retains the authority to take or cause to be taken measures under federal or state law as appropriate to protect the well-being of the child involved or to prevent the child's further removal or concealment before the final disposition of the petition. Sophie proposed the interim consent order as she awaits Joe's responsive pleading, which is not yet due. The case is scheduled to enter a pre-trial conference on October 3rd, 2023. What led to the sudden split? While we await the pre-trial conference scheduled to be held on October 3rd, it's important to know what really went wrong. Joe and Sophie had the world on lockdown with their love game, and everyone, including their fellow celebrities, wished for a love life like theirs. So what could have gone wrong? Why the sudden split? If you've been following the divorce of the couple, you would agree with me that the details around it keep getting weird as the days go by, and the height of it was when Sophie was accused of partying, which contradicts everything we've known about this couple. So far, no one has a reliable answer to why they suddenly want to go their separate ways, but a lot of speculation has been flying on social media. One such speculation is that an insider allegedly claimed that there has been a disconnect between Joe and Sophie for some time. Joe hadn't let many people know their issues went further than that, and that they had been struggling in their marriage for longer than they let on. It was so bad that they spent the entire summer apart from each other. They were not separated yet, but they'd been living separate lives for months while hoping that they were going to resolve everything amicably, which sadly didn't happen. And to finalize it, they sold their $15 million waterfront Miami home in early August, which means the probability of them reconciling is zero. Another speculation from a second source showed that tension had been building up due to the couple's busy schedules. So their communication seems more forced, as Sophie is accused of wanting to give up her duties as a mom. It was also reported that Joe, who was on tour during the whole divorce issue, has been the one taking care of their two kids all by himself for the last few months, which is contradictory to everything that we have been told about this couple. Social media has drilled it into us over the last several years that Sophie is a homebody and Joe, on the other hand, never wants to be home. Sophie literally said in an interview, "I am an introvert, and if I could stay at home all day, I would." And now the social media wants us to believe Sophie changed a few months ago to become a deadbeat mother? Well, I strongly believe the couple has a lot of questions to answer. Speaking of questions, another source told TMZ that Joe heard and saw something on their Ring camera that made him realize that their marriage was over. So, what do you think Joe saw on their Ring camera that could warrant a divorce? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. While at it, kindly give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more premium content.